1, The Resurrected Corpse. In the late 19th century, in the quaint village of Wexford in England, a grave digger named Thomas was going about his usual duties in the local cemetery. He had been digging graves for years, but one day he unearthed a horrifying discovery. The grave he had dug a few days earlier for a man named John Anderson was now empty. Thomas was filled with terror and disbelief. He rushed to the local authorities, convinced that something otherworldly had taken place. An investigation was quickly launched, and it revealed the shocking truth. John Anderson had been suffering from a severe illness and had fallen into a deep coma. The local doctor had mistakenly declared him dead, and he was buried prematurely. Miraculously, John Anderson had not passed away. Instead, he had slipped into a coma so deep that it mimicked death. Somehow, he regained consciousness underground. In complete darkness, with sheer determination, he managed to claw his way out of the coffin and through the soft soul, finally emerging from the grave as a living, breathing man. John Anderson's story of a miraculous escape from his own burial spread like wildfire through the village, and he lived for many more years, becoming a local legend. This incredible tale served as a stark reminder of the importance of accurate medical diagnoses and the horror of being buried alive. 2. The Phantom Mourner. In the heart of New Orleans, the St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 stands as a hauntingly beautiful testament to the city's rich history. However, it's not just the historic tombstones and the intricate mausoleums that capture visitors' attention. It's the legend of the Phantom Mourner that sends shivers down their spines. For decades, people have reported sightings of a mysterious woman in black, often found kneeling or sitting beside various graves. She is always dressed in a flowing, old-fashioned black gown with a veil obscuring her face. When approached by curious visitors or cemetery staff, she simply vanishes into thin air, leaving no trace behind. Locals and historians have long speculated about the identity of this enigmatic figure. Some believe she is the ghost of a grieving widow, forever mourning the loss of her beloved husband who died in a tragic accident. Others think she might be a restless spirit trapped in the cemetery, unable to find peace in the afterlife. Regardless of her identity, the Phantom Mourner has become an integral part of the cemetery's lore, adding an extra layer of mystery to this already captivating burial ground. Those who have encountered her speak of an eerie, sorrowful presence that lingers long after her ghostly form disappears. 3. The haunting music. Deep in the Scottish countryside, nestled amongst rolling hills and ancient stone ruins, lies an old cemetery that has intrigued and perplexed visitors for generations. This cemetery, dating back centuries, is known for a phenomenon that occurs on dark and misty nights, haunting music that seems to emanate from the very ground itself. The eerie melodies, resembling the mournful sounds of bagpipes and distant drums, have been heard by numerous visitors and nearby residents. They describe the music as melancholic, as if it carries the weight of centuries of history and battles long past. Some even claim to have seen faint apparitions of Highland warriors in kilts and tartans marching solemnly to the ghostly tunes, while many attribute these spectral sounds to the restless spirits of fallen soldiers from bygone eras. Others offer a more scientific explanation. The geography and atmospheric conditions in the area can sometimes cause distant sounds to carry unexpectedly far, creating auditory illusions. Yet, no matter the cause, the haunting music of this Scottish cemetery continues to captivate and mystify those who venture into its hallowed grounds, making it a place where the lines between the living and the dead seem to blur.